The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Barcelona against Chelsea. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's got to be the little chief, Javier Mascherano. Uncompromising and ready to tackle anything that moves, and he does so with tenacity and grit. It shouldn't take long for him to make his mark.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Hazard. Azpilicueta knocks one in. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Barcelona didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
He's off on a marauding run. Who's loose? Who's getting there? And a second time! Chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Must score! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks to slip it through. Neymar puts it into the middle. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Now it's Costa. Iniesta, now it's Neymar. David Luiz pumps it upfield. Rakitic, out to the left it goes. And it's Messi. Messi with the ball through. Hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Out wide to the right. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Turns and goes back. Messi hits it! Rakitic. Now it's Costa. Aimed forward. Messi. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Conte goes long and forward. Matic. Now the pass. Rakitic battles to win it back. Iniesta pumps it forwards. This is promising. Rakitic. Well weighted. Messi. He's gone for it! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Barcelona get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning two into three.
Done very well to intervene. Rakitic, real chance, shapes the shoots. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Hazard, a chance! Pedro. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Massive leap! He scores! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Azpilicueta. It's gone out for a throw-in. That'll be a throw. Chelsea get it back again. Keeper sees it all the way. Rakitic. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Barcelona have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Gets things going for the second half. Diego Costa passes it through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Messi, looks like a good ball through. Cahill cuts it out. Looks to slip it through. Oh, real chance! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Sergio Busquets tries a through ball. A real chance to break. Looking to force his way through. Keeper's not concerned by that.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Conte. Willian. Spoon forward. Willian unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Conte gets it back. Willian pushes it out wide. Jordi Alba with the ball through. That's a throw. And it's Busquets. Hazard. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And that's a throw-in. Luis Suarez. Now the pass. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Matic. Conte knocks it towards the front. And it's Pedro. Rakitic does well to read it and intercepts.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the...
And he gobbles up the chance!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
So is this the start of a comeback? Piqué. It's a loose ball. Can he find a finish now? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Diego Costa passes it through. Referee's given a throw. Messi. Arda Turan floats one over. Luis Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Luis Suarez. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, it's Luis Suarez. Caught offside that time.
Ooh, that was marginal. I'd say very marginal.
And it's Hazard. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi. Conte tries a long pass towards the front. Jordi Alba tries the route one option. Alcacer. Whipped in. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And it's Busquets. Alcacer could try cutting inside here, and he's whipped it in low. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is. And he's straight offside. Azpilicueta gets it back. Hazard. Pedro. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Here's the cross. It's come loose. Up for a header! And that's that. Barcelona come out on top.